Hey guys, I'm Sonika. I don't know if many of you guys know that I'm a web graphic designer by profession and photographer and YouTuber by passion. So today I'm gonna merge my passion and profession and show you how you can make a travel brochure using your travel photos. So let's get started.
Please subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell icon to get notified whenever I am on YouTube. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Sonika. Welcome to my channel, which is all about photography, travel, vlogging, cameras, and I put out new photography tutorials every Wednesday for you guys. So if you want new photography tips and tricks from me every Wednesday, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell icon. And today I'm going to show you how you can make a travel brochure using your travel photos, and I will be using Adobe Illustrator to design the brochure. But if you don't have Illustrator, I will also show you how you can make it in PowerPoint. So let's take our travel photos out and get started. I went to Malsej Ghat 2 years back.
And I have some cool photos that I can use. First, I'm gonna edit these images. I'm gonna use Photoshop, but you can use any software or app that you may have, guys. I'll show you how I'm editing it in Photoshop. Just the basic tweaks, adjusting the highlights, increasing contrast, clarity, etc. Very basic. You can edit them any way you want, but however you may edit it, go down to this panel, click it, specify the color space that is there. Now this mostly depends on the printer that you are going to use. If you are in doubt, you can go with Ace RGB. If you have an Adobe RGB ink printer, then you may select that, but to be on the safe side, I'm going to select sRGB. It will go for all. Next, the bit depth can be 16 bits per channel, as it will give me more color gamuts. Size, I'm gonna keep it the maximum so that I get the highest resolution. And the most important is 300 pixels per inch. It needs to be 300 dpi, meaning dots per inch, so that I can print it without it being pixelated. Since I'm opening it at the highest resolution, I can uncheck open as a smart object. Okay. I will open my image. My image has opened. I'll crop it a bit. I'll remove this black vignette on the top right hand corner. Just crop it a little bit. File, save as, JPEG, save, and give it the highest quality of 12. Okay.
If you are not a photographer and don't have an image bank,
you may download images for free from stock photo websites like Pixabay, Pexels, or unsplash.com. Just search for your keyword. I'm gonna search travel. There you get so many images to pick from. They're all free for commercial as well as personal use. I like this image. Download for free. And my image is downloaded.
now that we have sorted our images out, it's time to look for references about how we want our brochure to look like.
I can download references from Google, Behance, or Pinterest. Oh, I like this one. Click on it and save. Collect as many references as you can. The more you collect, the more creative you can be.
Do keep in mind the images you have while you are looking for references.
If you have Adobe Illustrator, you may try downloading from freepik.com. They have a ton of ready-made templates for brochures and flyers to pick from. Let me pick one and free download. It's free, it's great. You may also download ready-made PowerPoint templates from Google. Just search, go through the links. So many templates. They are simple as they are in PowerPoint, but still they will work. I'll download this one. Yes.
Before we start designing, let's freeze our copy.
So I start up Word, type in the copy of each page.
I'm going to make a 4-page brochure. So I'm going to write the copy of each page separately.
First page will be the cover page. So it will have my image, one title and one subtitle. In the second page I'm going to write about us and something about our services. I'm going to pretend it's for a travel agency. I'm writing it in that way. Third page can have a few tours that I want to sell. Last page will have contact me information and some more copy to fill the space. This should be it. So you must write this copy beforehand before you start designing, guys. It will help you in coming out with your layout, which we will do next. Before beginning with my design, I first like to sketch it out on paper. I've just drawn roughly where I want the image, where the text will come, how I want to align things, etc.
Also try to visualize the colors that you want to use. Now, since my images are nice and green, I can use green as my primary color, maybe blue or yellow as my secondary color. Now, if you're working for a brand, inquire if the brand has some specific brand colors or guidelines.
Like Make My Trip has red and blue as the main colors in every ad. Maybe a little bit of yellow, but the main colors are blue and red.
Some brands don't mind if you use any other colors, but there are certain brands who are very particular about the colors that you want to use. So bear that in mind. Next, fonts. Some brands also have some specific brand fonts that you need to use. But since we are working for ourselves and don't have any rules and guidelines, we are gonna go crazy with the colors and the fonts. Just a little crazy, not too crazy.
There are various websites like 1001 Fonts, Da Font and Font Squirrel that offer me free fonts to download that I can use for my projects.
I'm going to use 2 or max to max 3 fonts. So I'm going to download one font, one fancy or bold font for the titles, and one sans serif font that is a plain font for the body copy.
Here I'm going to download my fonts. There are so many fonts to pick from. Let me have a look. I like this font, Fira Sans. It's got 32 styles. Wow. So maybe I can use it for my body copy, the sans serif font that I want. Downloaded. Now I'll select a bold font for my titles, the headlines you mean. Go through them. I like Gilroy, but I also like Candle. I'm gonna go with Candle. It has only one style, this bold one, that I can use. After downloading the fonts, I have to install them in my machine. If you have a Mac, just unzip the folders. Open the font book and drag and drop them into the font book. That's it, the font is installed. And for Windows, extract the files, go to the fonts, right click, install. That's it, the font is installed and ready to use. For a little help in the colors, you can use Adobe Color. It's a free tool that allows you to select various colors and use them in your design. See, there are so many colors that I can choose. I can play with this circle and select n number of colors for my design, whatever I want to work with. It's very useful, but I don't want to fidget with this color wheel. I'll directly go to explore, but I don't want blue, I want green. So I'm gonna search for green and it will show me green color themes. There are so many color themes to pick from. I'm gonna go with this combination of green and yellow.
As per my sketch, I will now start designing on Illustrator. Now in case if you are confused with all the colors and fonts and sketches, or if you have less time,
you may work on a template that you may have downloaded from FreePic. First I'll add the images, and now I'll keep clicking on this photo here till I go inside the layers. This is the isolation mode of the clipping mask. You keep clicking till you go inside the image layer. Now I'm gonna go to my image, drag and drop. To zoom in and out, press Ctrl plus to zoom in and Ctrl minus to zoom out. Resize it. Press shift while resizing to resize things evenly so my image does not stretch. Resize it to the size of this triangle here. Delete photo here. I know my photo is here. The second image also I'm gonna add. Delete this map also. Delete photo here. Now I'm gonna add the text. Here will be my title and my subtitle. As you can see, this text is broken. It is not proper text, or else I would have easily copy pasted this. Anyway, we'll type in the text as per our Word document that we have made. It's fairly simple, guys. Now I just have to go to my document, copy, come to my AI file, press the text tool, this T tool here, and just paste. If I want this in capital, go to type, change case, uppercase. If I want to make Malshage bold, then I can just select this, make this bold. I think the font is the same. Myriad Pro only has been used here. I will go to this eyedropper tool and select this gray color. So Discover Malshage automatically becomes of that color. This eyedropper tool is very useful. Position it. Position this underline. Type the subtitle. Copy, paste. Make this a little smaller. This can be title case and regular. Make sure my line is aligned properly. The cover page is done. I'll copy this. To copy, hold down the Alt key and drag. I'm gonna select this green color, so eyedropper tool, and sample the green color. Type about us. Type in the below text. Copy. Paste it. Select the color. Adjust the font size. I don't want the body text to be so big. It can be 3. Go to this character panel and justify it so that it falls into line like this. Copy this. Services. Delete all this. Copy paste. Since comfortable stay is the heading here, I'm gonna make it bigger. I'm gonna add number bullets here. Make this a green color, the light green one. comfortable stay can be a little bold. Now I'm gonna add the images. Similarly, I'll add the other points. So I have this blank space down below these points. I can fill it up by taking this triangle, copying it, pasting, and I can put this down here. By going to one corner, I can rotate it like this, a little bigger. Send it to the back, little forward. Now I'm gonna select this direct selection tool. Shortcut is A. Just click on this point and bring it inside so that it does not overlap over my cover page. Page 2 also done. Now we come to page 3. R tours. Delete all this. Make such rectangles. Magical mileage rupees 7,000. For rupee, I'm gonna press this key to the left of 1 and select the rupee font. It's a free font, you can download it. Since this is the price, this can have this green color, and magical mileage can be in the gray. Eyedropper. Add all the tour information. Let me finish the last page copy also. Add the contact information over here. Back page also done. Now I need to add these images. Select one image, drag and drop, resize. First I'll select the shape, arrange, bring to front. Only if the shape is over the image will I be able to mask it. Then I'll select both these images by holding shift. Go to object, clipping mask, make. Shortcut is Ctrl 7. That's it. Similarly, I will add these remaining images. One thing is missing, which is the logo. So I'll go to my logo file, open it, copy and paste it here. Perhaps a bit smaller. We are done. Go to file, save as a PDF. High quality print if I intend to print it. Save. And that's it. Now I can send this PDF to the printer guy so that he can get it printed for me. Similarly, I have this PowerPoint template which I'm gonna use. You don't get so much to do in the PowerPoint template. You can't change the colors and there are a few restrictions, but something is better than nothing. First I'll add my images. I'll select my image, picture format, change picture, select from a file, select the image, insert, don't stretch it, resize it by pressing the Alt key and crop it. Take this crop tool. I'll add in my text, contact details. Similarly, I will add the remaining images, resize them, crop them. Same way for the second slide, add my text and my images. It's very simple with PowerPoint. Just need to find the right template. If you are beginning, start with simple templates like this one, and then you can maybe add a few shapes and a little bit jazz here and there. But keep it simple, guys.
But since I want to do my own thing,
I'm gonna keep my fonts, images, logos, everything ready. Go to Illustrator, A4 size. The size depends on the size that you want to work with, the brochure size you want to print. I'm going to go with A4 because mostly A4 is used in India. You can go with whatever size you intend to print. I'm going to open the artboard window. Since I want 4 pages, I will have to add 3 more artboards and drag and press spacebar to move through. Now I'm going to take this artboard tool and position my artboards next to each other. I'll show you why I'm doing this. But first I'll go to my cover page and design that. Zoom in, Ctrl plus. Okay, first I will make a rectangle the size of my artboard. Rectangle tool. Make sure this is aligned. Just select it and align it. Go to my images, select the cover image that I want, drag and drop. In order to insert the image to a shape, I need to make sure the image is below the layer of my shape. So I'm going to arrange, bring it to the back. Select both the shape and the image. Object, clipping mask, make. Shortcut is Ctrl 7. I've got my image. Now I'm going to add my logo. Open the logo file. Select, copy, Ctrl C, Ctrl V here. Paste here. Resize again by pressing Shift. One more thing is doing the margin. So I'm going to add up 0.5 inch margin on all sides. Make a square. To make a square, press Shift while dragging. So you'll get a square. Here I have my 0.5 inch square. In order to align it, you can use this panel here. Press Ctrl R to bring the ruler and drag these lines. Next I'm going to take it to the right hand corner, align it to the right. Again bring one ruler here. See, now I can align my logo at the proper place. Now I'm going to take the square down below. To set my down margin, I'm going to add my text. Increase the font size, select the font, Candle, nice and bold font, make it big, white color. Alt and drag to copy anything, or else you can simply Ctrl C, Ctrl V also. Type in all my copy. This will be Firaf Sans regular. This panel here is the character panel A, which you see here. So it helps me in all these font adjustments. Select both these, align to key object. Make sure the logo is the key object. Align it to the center. Now go to my Adobe color. Select the color. Paste. Okay. Select the logo, paste it here too. Now I'm gonna make a copy of this Discover Mulch and set it aside. Then select these text layers. Create outlines. Now I'll show you why I did this in a minute. I want to cut the shape of these letters in the shape of the mountain. So I'll take the pen tool and draw the shape of this mountain behind. While drawing, if I press drag and I press the Alt key, so I'll be able to get the curvy mountain shapes. Draw the shape, copy paste, place it just above the first shape. and select the text layer, ungroup, select R and the shape, and go to the Pathfinder panel and subtract. Similarly, select E and the shape and subtract. So you see I can cut this text in the shape of this mountain so it appears it is behind it. Again, I'm going to select all these letters and group them. Ctrl G. Appearance menu, I'm gonna give it a drop shadow, very little. I'm gonna give it hardly 45%. I'm gonna give it hardly 40%. Zero offset, and slightly blur, very little, so that it looks it is behind. It stands out. Similarly, I'm gonna do it here, SHE, and that's it. My cover page is done. Similarly, I'm gonna set the margins for the remaining pages. Take this box, align it to one side, just click on the ruler and drag. You will be able to get a guideline. These guidelines are very important, guys. These minute things, the distances we use, the fonts that we are using, all should be uniform, in equal distance. Now I'll show you why I place these three artboards next to each other. I'm gonna keep a common background for all three of them. So here is one image. I'm just gonna drag and drop it on my artboard. It's a panorama image that I clicked, so I wanna place it as a common background for my design. So I'm gonna resize it as I want. Just when I have aligned it, I will reduce the opacity a bit so that the text that I place before it is more legible. I'm going to make another shape on top. Again, eyedropper tool, select the color of this gray color that I have here. Still, you will see that my background is not seamless. You can see where this shape is ending. It's not blending properly with my image. So I'm going to make it blend. First, I'll go to this color and copy it, and you see this middle gradient icon here. I'm gonna select that and give this shape a gradient fill. So I'm gonna make this 90 degree instead of 0, top to bottom. So the top color will be the color that I just copied. I'll go to RGB and paste it. And this color also has to be the same color. Again RGB and paste it, but the opacity will be 0. Still it's not blending, so I bring this right color more to the left till I stop seeing that disturbance in the background. See, now my background is seamless. It has merged well with my image. Now I'm going to type in my text. In candle, color will be this green. Make sure it is aligned to my margin properly. Next I'm going to make this box below it like an underline. Give it this yellow color, copy it. Come to Illustrator, paste it. Now type in the body copy in Ferra Sans. Services, since comfortable stay is kind of like a heading, I'm gonna increase its font size, make it semi bold, make a circle shape, it's next to the rectangle. Again press shift while you are drawing so that you get a perfect circle. Select this yellow color, align it properly, align to key object. I'm going to put an icon inside that circle. For icons I'm going to go to flaticon.com. Comfortable stay, so I talk about hotels, so I'm going to search for a hotel icon. Select any one icon which I like. So I will download SVG file. I have already downloaded many icons for my design. Drag and drop. Control A, Control C, Control V. Resizing by pressing Shift and placing it in the middle. Giving it a green color. Similarly, I'll make the remaining icons. Since I have some negative space down below and I don't have any more text to add, I'm gonna bring this overall down. So page 2 is now ready. So now my margin area has changed. So again I will draw a rectangle, set my new margins. Select the title, drag while pressing Alt R2s. Draw a rectangle exactly at the point where my text starts on page 2. My rectangle should be there. I'm gonna make this a rounded rectangle. Just drag this point here near the edge of the rectangle and pull. You will get a rounded rectangle. Copy paste this text. I'll add the price rupees 7,000, and in order to bring the rupee sign, press the button to the left of 1 and select the rupee for Radian font. The rupee font is available freely everywhere on the net, guys. You can directly download it and install it and use it. Rupee will be in green font. I'll also make this rectangle in yellow. Above it, bring it to the front. Once all my boxes are set, I'm gonna add the images. Go to my images folder, drag and drop any one image onto the artboard. By pressing the shift key, I will resize it. I will place this image below my shape layer. So I will select the shape and bring it to the front. Select both the shape and the image. Go to Object, Clipping Mask, Make. Shortcut Ctrl 7. Once I have placed all my images, my third page is also ready. Now the last page is left. Once again I will take this About Us section, copy paste it here, key in the text for this section. Next, Contact Us. Now the space between these two sections should be same as that between About Us and Services. So I'll draw a box here, and the same box I will use to align. Now we have two ways to contact, so I'm gonna put them in boxes and icons again. One is telephone, one is email. Here down below I will copy paste the logo and one line for the website, and that's it. My brochure is ready. Now that my brochure is ready, I will save it, Ctrl S. Then in order to give it for printing, I can save it as a PDF. So I go to File, Save As, select PDF here and give it a name. Okay, and if I want to give it for printing, I will select high quality print. But if I just wanna upload it on my website, I don't want it to be heavy, so I'll go for the smallest file size. Now here I'm assuming that I want to give it for printing, so I will go for highest file size. Okay, and that's it. Here I go to my folder and I have my brochure ready for printing and publishing wherever I want to, and I'm done.
It's great, guys. It's a skill that you can develop. Graphic design will help you in improving and monetizing your photography. If you want to organize travel workshops or tours in future, it can help you. Or if you know someone who does that, you can help them out. Or just present your photography in a better way. And if you like this video, guys, give me a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you want more such graphic design tutorials from me. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also turn on the bell icon to to be notified whenever I post new videos. Here is my previous tutorial. Please go check it out, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more such videos every Wednesday on my channel. Bye.